Before Projection is an exhibition that highlights what I think is a somewhat underappreciated moment in video art, which are monitor sculptures. Sculptures using the television set, the boxy monitor, that were made from the late 70s until the 1990s. And one of the interesting things is that in the 1990s, video projection comes into the gallery space, and I think we've all seen large, immersive cinematic projections. And when that form became standard, a lot of the earlier video art kind of went into storage and really hasn't been taken out again. And I felt for a really long time in my previous museum jobs that some of these works really deserve to be reconsidered for a number of reasons. I think they function in many ways quite differently from a cinematic projection. They really assert themselves in three-dimensional space and in sculpture, which I think is something that you can see clearly when looking at the works.
What I loved about the monitor was that it was this magic box that you could place anywhere in space, and you could build things. It was like a kid's set of building blocks. You could create an architectural space, you could create a sculptural space, you could create a space for people to walk into, for them to walk around. As you can see from all these pieces in this show, you can do all of those different things. And I found that to be fantastic.
I think when you look at these works, it's clear the monitor itself has this very clear sort of material, three-dimensional presence, unlike a flat screen on the wall, which is a picture on the wall, or a projection, which tends to become like a much larger immersive environment. So on the one end, I think a lot of these works are located more in the white cube of the gallery. It's not proscenium art, it's not immersive art. A lot of them you can see in the round, like more traditional sculpture, you can walk around. So they really do participate and they function in similar ways as more traditional forms of sculpture.
Die Videowand als solche gab mir die Möglichkeit, mit den Pixeln eines elektronischen Bildes zu arbeiten. Ein elektronisches Bild setzt sich aus vielen, vielen kleinen Einzelheiten zusammen, was durch die Form der Videowand auch nochmal betont wird.
The other arguments I was trying to make with the show is to kind of reconsider these kind of works and put them more fully into the narrative between very early video art, which has been getting a lot of critical and curatorial attention, and then cinematic projection in the 1990s, and kind of look at this moment and think about it both in relationship to the moving image and what these works do, but also to kind of claim the relevance of this kind of work in relationship to sculpture and more traditional mediums in general.